All right, Tauruses, here we go. So I'm doing two spreads. I'm going to be doing an overall spread for the month because this is y'all's monthly read for April. I will be doing the weeklies as well. I just want to knock out pretty much everybody's monthlies. So I'm going to try to get those out as quickly as possible, and then I'll be doing the weeklies again. But what I want to say is I'm doing two spreads. The first spread is going to be just like a general, like what's going on with Tauruses. We're going to be looking at the astrology too. So we're just going to take a look, pull some cards, and figure out what's going on with you guys. Then the second spread, we're going to dive more deep into y'all's relationships. So here we go. So keep in mind, the first spread can definitely pick up on relationships or just whatever it is in general that we can kind of point out and see what's going on. So here we go. Those are going to be for the main energies. This is going to be for the clarifiers. So here we go. I already pretty much pre-shuffled them, so I'm just shuffling a little bit more. Then we're going to start. So here we go. Boom. And boom. All right, so let's see what's going on with you guys entering into the month, y'all's present situation. So we're going to pull the first card. So you got the Chariot, Cancer. North Node's in Cancer right now. So this is talking about your situation is, I think, Tauruses, it's like going after like what's pretty much your destiny. Maybe Tauruses, I think you're probably looking at, you know, where is it that I'm going and what is it that I'm really trying to achieve right now. And the North Node is in Cancer right now, so that's y'all's third house. So that rules communication too. So maybe communication is definitely something that you're trying to figure out. You know, maybe you're trying to communicate with people, and maybe you're trying to really look at how you're communicating with people. Maybe you're trying to really get your point across to people, Tauruses. Let's see what the challenge is. We're going to clarify the cards too, so we'll see what's going on. Challenge is a Nine of Cups. So I think the challenge is to really just, I think the challenge for Tauruses is like, you know, there's Nine of Cups talks about wish fulfillment, being granted wish fulfillment. And when you're granted wish fulfillment, it's like being stuck on the fence. It's like you're content. It's like, well, I can do this, so it doesn't matter, right? Or I got everything I want right now, but I can also get one more thing. So it's like, maybe the challenge is, what is the wish fulfillment that you want and that you want to go after? And I think that Chariot's here too. Maybe it's talking about what you're really thinking about long term, because North Node is your destiny. It's your karmic destiny in this lifetime, and it's in Cancer right now. So the Chariot is Cancer. So maybe it's that. Maybe it's like, what is it that I really want to go after? We're going to take a look at what all this is talking about when I clarify it. So you got the Nine of Swords reversed for your advice. I think the advice really is to just not stress over things that you really can't control and just look at the stuff that you can control. Pretty much straightforward. The Nine of Swords talks about having fears and anxieties. With it being reversed as the advice card, it's like, don't stress out about things that you can't control. Just take care of the stuff that you can control. So let's go ahead and start clarifying the cards. So you got the Judgment reversed. Yeah, so Pluto's here. So this is just saying, like, for Tauruses, I feel like maybe there's a situation that you need to kind of look at and reassess, and then make that decision to actually clean up the stuff that you need to clean up and take the right action toward getting what you want. Because the Judgment is a major arcana card. You got two major arcana cards coming into the present moment. So it's like, I think these are like big changes that you may be really wanting to look at Taurus for the month of April. Or even right now, you're looking at it's your present energy right now and throughout the month. So it's like, maybe there's a need to really look at what it is that you want to go after and how you're going to do it. Pluto's here. Pluto is in it's in Capricorn. For you guys, it's in your 9th house. So it's like, yeah, your long journeys. It's like, that rules long journeys. Like, what is it that you want to go after? What's the long-term thing in your life that you're seeking? Like, what is it it's like religious principles or just like philosophies, or just like, it's like, it talks about the long journeys of life. Like, what is it that you really believe in? Like, and what is it that you really want to go after? This is straight up talking about, for Taurus, this month is going to be focused on where it is that you're destined and fated to go and making that decision. Yeah, you got the Three of Pentacles to clarify the Nine of Cups. So maybe it is in regards to a partnership and building and being cooperative. This is 3rd house. So this is communication. So communication is a big thing. Maybe you're in a relationship right now to where you know you need to get on the same page about things and you just start making those decisions. So that way you guys can cooperate. Because that's the challenge. The challenge is to, how are you going to get to this place of ultimate wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment in the relationships or the partnerships or the work that you're doing or the projects that you're doing? Like, what is it that's going to bring you that full cooperation that you need to work together to get the job done? You got the Seven of Wands reversed to clarify the Nine of Swords reversed for your advice. Yeah, there's a need for you to, if it's upright, it talks about, you know, picking out what it is that you want to get done, and you're going to go after it regardless of people, what people say, what people think. It's like something that you're going to stand up and fight for. And I think whatever this is that brings you a lot of anxiety, if it's going to bring you anxiety, the need is to really look at what it is that you're stressing about, and then really figure out, okay, look at the things that you can control, and then take action toward that. Here we go. Let's get into y'all's relationships. What's going on there? And this could even be in regards to relationships too. It can be in regards to work. Like, what is it? Because there's a lot of ninth house energy here with the North Node in Cancer right here. So it's like, what's the thing that you're really trying to go after and obtain towards? Like, what is it in the long run are you really looking at? The things, the decisions that you want to make that's going to help bring your life into this new place of living, with the cooperation with the people you want to cooperate with the relationships you want, and not stress about shit that you can't control. All right, so let's take a look at y'all's relationships. Here we go. What's the main energy right now with the person you're dealing with, or if you're dealing with anybody? What's the main energy for Tauruses right now? Venus is in Taurus for a little bit in the beginning of the month, then it's going to go into Gemini, which is going to be your second house of possessions. So you may be actually finding yourself actually having multiple partners to pick from in the month of April. So let's take a look. So you got the Knight of Cups reversed. So maybe you're dealing with somebody who, or it could be you, but maybe you're in a situation where it's like, there's no reliable emotional stability in the relationship. Like, maybe there's not emotions being expressed right now between you and somebody. Go ahead and clarify the cards. Clarify, you got the Knight of Swords. Yeah, like you got two knights here. I feel like you want to take action towards somebody, or somebody wants to take action towards you. Maybe this could go vice versa. So this could be with the person you're dealing with, or this could be you, but maybe there's a need for somebody to really take action with the Knight of Swords upright because somebody's not expressing emotion. Maybe there needs to be a talk, communication about where it is that you want to go with this person, because maybe you guys aren't on the same page right now, with the Knight of Cups reverse being here. It's about getting on the same page emotionally. Like, it's about where you guys are going to progress forward, how you guys are going to express emotion. Maybe there's just a lot of talking and you know what I mean? Maybe it's just like detachment, really. You got three knights here. Some of you guys may be having multiple options. Like I said, you have three knights here in the month of April. So it's like, I'm seeing multiple people come in for y'all Taurus. Like, I'm not gonna lie. There could be a fire sign, an air sign, a water sign. The overall energy is the Knight of Cups reversed. So it's like, maybe you may have multiple suitors, but it's like, which ones are gonna bring you that emotional fulfillment that you're looking for? Maybe there could be some really passionate ones. There could be some, fast action. There are people who really want to communicate with you, but maybe it's like, maybe you don't really connect with them emotionally. Yeah, you got the Fool reversed. So this is Aries showing up here. You could be dealing with an Aries, or right now you could be dealing with an Aries, or you will be dealing with an Aries, or you could be dealing with a fire sign, a water sign, an air sign. I just feel like whatever this connection is, there could be multiple people, but I'm saying also too, like, there could be a lot of passion in the relationship, like a lot of like sexual attraction and a lot of like, quick action, but maybe you feel like it's lacking an emotional element to it that whoever you're dealing with or will be dealing with. The reason why is because you got the Fool card reversed. So I don't know if it's you or the other person that's not really wanting to, you know, express how they feel emotionally. Maybe they're not ready to take that risk. Maybe they're not really ready to take that leap of faith yet. There's 3 Knights here. Like I told you, Taurus, Venus is going to be in Gemini in April. So it's like, that's your second house possessions, like what makes you feel good, like the possessions that you have. So the people that you're dating, like which ones are really going to fill you up emotionally and fulfill you. You got the Knight of Cups here reversed. So maybe you might have multiple suitors, but it's like maybe you don't want to take action with those people, or you won't be taking action with those people. Let's see. Right now, you guys may just be feeling like, fuck, is there gonna be some relationship that's gonna like make me feel good emotionally? Because all these other ones are just like, yeah, there's attraction there, and they're probably sexual based, or they're probably just, you know, like flings, but maybe it's lacking that emotional element that you're looking for. Let's see. Let's take a look at the past. What happened in the past? This card wants to come out. You got the Emperor reverse. Yeah, maybe you're just dealing with somebody who could be over controlling Taurus, could be dealing with an Aries. I have 2 Aries cards here. Or there's just a lack of control that you felt in a relationship or with somebody. Like there's no stability. Because the 2 of Pentacles, you got Gemini here. Gemini showing up again. Second house, Taurus. So it's like, I feel like there was just no balance in the situation. Like, you know, maybe somebody was trying to over control things because they're trying to look at their own agendas of like how they're going to balance things in their own life and not really look at yours. Or there's like a part of them to where it's like, or the situation in general is just out of control and lacking control. And there's no like direction of like where it's going. And you may be trying to like figure that out. Maybe it's like throwing you off a bit. Yeah, you got the Chariot. The Chariot came out twice. So it's like, could be dealing with the Cancer on Aries or Gemini. But, you know, I feel like you're trying to figure out like where it is that you want to go with the Chariot being here. It's like, where is it that this relationship's going and where is it going to end up? Because maybe you feel like this is just something that just doesn't really, it's not really going in any direction. It kind of lacks any type of direction. Yeah, they got the 7 of Pentacles. It's like, it's like you're wondering like what you're probably, what's the work that I'm putting in this? And like, maybe you're re-evaluating things. Like, is this worth it? Is this worth doing? All right, let's take a look at the future for Taurus. Let's see what's coming up in the near future for you guys. You got the 10 of Pentacles. I'm telling you, Taurus is like April may not be a bad month for you guys. I mean, the only thing that really is gonna kind of be there is like the sun in your 12th house of Aries and Chiron and Lilith, but it's like that can bring you a fucking badass transformation if you put that work in for yourself. And like, you know, like if there's things that you need to fix about yourself or like just self-love in general, like if there's a need to do it, because you can start drawing in the shit that you really want, because you got the 10 of Pentacles in the near future. Just to show you. So this is Saturn in your rawness. So this is like Saturn's in Aquarius. So I mean, Taurus is you may be dealing with an Aquarius, or you'll find yourself dealing with an Aquarius. We have, yeah. Let's clarify it. The Page of Swords reversed. Yeah, I think you're in the near future, you got the 10 of Pentacles. So it's like, there's going to be a connection that it's going to really, you're going to be really looking at like, damn, this is like something that could like evolve into a lot more. Like this is something that could, you know, go for a long time. Like this is something that I can invest in and there's actually a payout. But I feel like the only challenge would be like, is to make sure you're communicating well. Because you have the Page of Swords reversed, which talks about horrible communication or no communication at all. Or immaturity, or just not knowing like how to communicate and like how to take direction and like how to get your point across. I'm gonna do one more clarifier. So there we go. Yeah, you got the Justice card Could be done with a Libra or have Libra in your chart, but I think with the Justice card being here, it's like, I think you could get what you really want. It's just like there's a need to really look at how you want to communicate and the actions that you're taking as well. Or look at the actions of others and make sure that they're being justified. Like, is this justified? Like, you know, like, look at your actions, the cause and effects, like everything that you do, like how you communicate and like what you want, because you can have it. It's in the near future. It's just like there's a need to really balance things out and look at what it is that you really want, Tauruses. I'm gonna pull one more to clarify this Justice card. Yeah, Six of Wands reversed, because the Six of Wands reversed. So it's like, I think, yeah, there's a need to really weigh out what it is that you want to do, so that way you're not putting yourself in situations that don't really bring you any victory. Like, this is talking about long journeys again with the Six of Wands being here. It's like talks about getting victories in long journeys, Taurus. So it's like, you got the Ten of Pentacles here, and then earlier we're talking about the ninth house. It's like there's a need to really look at like the stuff that you're putting your efforts into and the relationships that you're putting your efforts into. Because I feel like you have multiple people, or just the ones that you're dealing with right now, it's like you can have what you want. You just need to make sure that you're communicating what you want and balancing out the scales, so that way there's a long-term victory for you guys. Taurus. But the Ten of Pentacles is in your future, so it's like, keep that in mind. Saturn, your rawness is in Taurus right now, so it's like, I feel like you're really looking at your relationships right now, Taurus, like, and looking like at the, like do they line up with my social values? Like, do we click? Do we get along? Like, are we on the same page about things? There's a need to really communicate. Taurus. What else is going on with y'all? Mercury and Pisces. I mean, yeah, it's going to be there. It's going to go in Aries this month, but yeah, that's really it. I mean, you got Pluto and Capricorn, which is your ninth house. Or no, it's your 11th house, sorry. Oh no, it's your ninth house, sorry, yeah. Anyways, that's it, Tauruses. Thank you guys all for watching. Hopefully you got a message. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button. Leave a comment down below, and I'll talk to you, Tauruses, in my next video. Be looking out for your weeklies, because I'm going to be doing your weeklies too. So if you're not a subscriber, subscribe, so that way you can get your weekly messages as well. So see y'all later.